Barely made it. Oh, no!
Freeze! There's no escape!
Damn it, no ammo.
Stay there, I say! Surrender! This time luck isn't on your side!
Let's check it out.
Shit!
What the hell is that?
Oh crap!
You missed, motherfucker! What the fuck is going on?
Wow, this must be my lucky day. The link is in the description box.
And yun, man, hello and welcome back to the official Filipino broadcast ng Intel Extreme Masters Katowice 2023. Ako nga pala si Steve Frog, kasama ko si Dropout Candy, and back to the 2 a.m. we go. But actually 3:43 na eh.
Di nga to eh. Haba nga ng huling match. Nanood ako ng class match dito, Liquid versus FaZe. Pero pagkagising ko, natapos na yung laban. Tapos
Yep. Took a while.
It took a while.
Yeah, pero bet muna tayo dito sa ating game number 3. I think this is the last one, or I think last series para sa ating group stage. So it's gonna be the NaVi versus G2 rematch. I think this is for the sake of seeding. So either way, pasok na nga sila dito sa ating playoffs. But at the same time, a lot of pride on the line and something to prove. So I think let's go G2 dito.
G2?
Yep. Map 1. G2 is Inferno, yung map number 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Looking at stats here, I mean, G2. I feel like the other day it was Heroic that was the number 1 HLTV team in the world. Tapos biglang dumampot ng ng rankings dito yung G2 eh. It was like, okay, kami muna yung number 1, guys.
Yep. I mean, the number 1 did exchange, man. Even mid-tournament, nakita ko talaga yung shift ng G2 dito, becoming an entirely different team. Of course, you know, Monacy back in form. And, ayun nga, the rest of the team starting to frag out as well. So, as of now, talaga, G2, they are that team. They are the team to beat dito sa ating Katowice tournament natin. And, it's gonna be interesting, man, to say the least. A lot of surprises para nga sa side ng NaVi dito, especially itong si Bit. He has been quite a unit para dito sa side ng NaVi squad natin, and I would say he is, you know, one of the people who are relied on dito sa NaVi pag di online dito Simple. So I would say even if Simple is having a bit of a cold day, naandito naman the rest of the NaVi squad. So even pati si Electronic actually has been fragging out. But man, G2 on a tear this tournament. I think they have only dropped a total of 1 map. Hindi ako sure actually, pero they have not dropped too many maps dito sa group stage natin.
No, not at all. And I guess yan yung nagpapakita ng kung bakit magaling sila. The last match they dropped for G2 was 8 weeks ago. That was in another game. That was way back nung last World Final pa. So they haven't dropped a map at all. They're literally unstoppable right now. Can somebody stop G2? All of the maps that they played recently are all 2-0. So if this is the chance for the G2 to prove themselves that they're number 1 in the world, then this is the series to do it still against NaVi.
Yeah, I mean, the form of G2 the past 8 weeks now has really proven why they are in the number 1 spot. Consistency has been found. Maybe dito nga sa ating G2 team, maybe a happy medium between all the players where they can really maximize their own potential dito nga sa ating G2 squad. But NaVi still quite the challenge on the other side. Potentially could be the second and even surpass itong G2 if they do decide to all show up at the same time today. But it's gonna be a banger match, no, to say the least. The level of CS is gonna be really high between sa dalawang teams natin dito, especially with the maps picked. may kita talaga natin kung sino yung mas malakas in their respective maps. Especially map number 1 pa lang tayo dito. It is Inferno. So both teams adept dito sa ating mapa na to. But yeah, it's really who has the better day between the dalawang squads natin, man.
Again, when we're talking about stats alone, on hindsight, maganda yung map pool ng G2 na yun. Di ko alam kung nabasa na yun ang map veto ni NaVi na yun. Kasi sabi mo nga, map number 1 is that Inferno play. Both teams have a lot of experience on this map, but G2 tend to ease out on the victory here most of the time. 88% win rate on 8 maps played compared to NaVi's 45% win rate on 11 maps played. Second map also Nuke. Okay, so surprisingly enough, this is the first time that I'll be casting Nuke, but so far, let's start this pistol round muna. Mukhang default play dito for NaVi. Usually when you start as T-side for T-side in general in Inferno, you expect to go for like a rush or something, but NaVi, they've decided to play a little bit slow this time.
Yep. I mean, it is understandable, no? I mean, you do not want to reveal your cards at the start of the game pa lang. And Banana is occupied by most of the NaVi players instead. Wala man lang masyadong utility na ginamit other than a decoy nade. So B-side, it is only 2 people. Maganda yung angle dito ni Nico, so that is gonna be good for one and instantly might even get away and get more damage in. So NaVi just taking their time. Electronic siya pa yung naka-full stack dito in terms of the nades, no? So that's enough to cover itong CT and itong yung coffins at the same time, but they're just trying to see how far they can go.
It's very slow. Pati yung side ng G2 nagtataka sila, but ang late na nila dito sa round. Fountain for waterfall for the side of NaVi, pero MPI counter mukhang sila yung magkakaroon ng first 2 kills dito. Berata perfect mga flash. Monacy 2 Beretta kills and bit. He was able to kahit pa paano magkaroon ng trade, but will they get more? Perfecto looking for a perfect play here, but grabe baba na HP nila. 10 seconds left in this round. All Bit has to do is just to run. But the run he might is all he will ever get, as this pistol round is always brought to you by 747. Guys, don't forget that we always have 40% bonus dun sa next cash in natin for 747. For more questions, just scan the QR code or PM the Focus Fire Gaming page in Facebook. Ang ganda ng hold for the side of G2. Naka-trade sila kahit papano, but it was a bit close dun sa Banana. If either one of them died there dun sa initial trade, we would have seen NaVi get into that B site rather quickly, but hindi nangyari.
Yeah, I mean, G2 have been cleaning up their pistol rounds for the past few, and especially itong si Monacy, he has not stopped in his hype train whatsoever these past few games. Only deciding to slow down, maybe in the second, pero never the third. But this is actually good news para di sa G2, no? I mean, Monacy having a hot start in the game, already having an M4A1S, and he's just gonna pass it to his teammate right after. Pag meron na silang pera pang AWP dito, which you want to have as soon as possible, especially men. I mean, Monacy, when he has the op and he has the momentum at the same time, he can really be lightning fast, and that could help itong defense ng G2 to get that immediate advantage. Pero Simple, looking for someone with the deagle, but Monacy, faster than usual, and yun na nga. Perfecto na lang natitira. That's pretty much it in terms of the round for NaVi. G2 with the quick 2-0, and NaVi, not the best start, but still, they did not really invest too many resources around the to, so they're gonna bank on that next round at least. But man, still, the weaponry para dito sa G2 is pretty tough, except for the MP90 to Nico. He's gonna be moving a lot.
Yeah, they have to I guess arrange themselves in a way na ma-take advantage yung Thomas dito for the side of G2. That MP9 will probably be the deciding factor, to be honest with you, kasi more often than not, iiba yung position ng MP9 dito. Because usually when you play the MP9, mga close angle yung mga engagements natin, but surprisingly for G2, they've decided to stack onto A site instead. At 3 stack onto a short patio. MPL, siyam kako na unang line dito, pero MPL, he gets one. JKS with another one. They peek out just in time, but JKS with a 4K! Basag lahat. And NaVi tries they might. That's gonna be an early save for them. It hasn't even been like 1 minute into the round. The round's already over for the side of NaVi.
Yeah, I mean, pagdating talaga sa consistency, dito sa side ng G2, a man that has risen up dito nga sa ating squad, man. JKS been risen with the M4 A4. Pero grabe talaga, man. I mean, even JKS, for these past few games, for this at least like 5-game or 6-game stretch para dito sa side ng G2, has been doing a stellar job. It's being that guy that you can plonk down on one side of the map no, then pwede mo lang gamitin as parang turret siguro para sa site na yon. And it is effective so far. I mean, he does have 4 kills around na to. Perfecto. Clutch attempt, but it's looking as good as your eyesight, my man.
Perfecto. Mukhang di ata magiging perfect line natin as that MP9. Pati pa naman yun nanalo for the side of G2. Looking hot, NaVi is they've been red dito. I think nabasa nila ng side ng G2 na magpo-push sila on the 3rd round. So I'm surprised that G2 actually brought that strat up. Wow.
And yun na nga, I mean, 3-0 in Inferno is a pretty hefty start. Hindi lang yun. NaVi, nakapistol na lang dito sa round na to. And only some smokes, some nades. Not the best weapon di para sa NaVi squad as of now. Pero G2, I mean, they have a fistful of AKs and everything, even having themselves a Galil. And Monasi with the first taste. Gamit ng kanyang AWP dito. He is back. And ready to strike. 7-1 so far dito sa game natin, man. I mean, this is the Monasi that we want to see as the crowd. Pero G2, man. They invented the 1-4 strat dito. They haven't used it yet in its full extent, no? But I think it's gonna be coming soon once yung rifles nalabas na nga galing sa side dito ng NaVi. But Monasi, he's gonna keep on going. Maghahanap pa nga siya ng tatlo dito. But NaVi is gonna start to run within the Arches side. Pero Hunter making sure the cross is safe. Pero yung smoke, not gonna matter at all. And that's gonna be the rest of NaVi reading their final words dito sa library side natin. 4-0. And even Electronics a bit confused, man. Medyo bagulo yung offense for now.
They'll probably need to call the timeout here for NaVi para makapag-change up sila ng strats. And yeah, they did. So, NaVi, they need to talk about what type of strat they need to do because this is one of their gun rounds na crucial din. If they lose, they will be able to force out another gun round because max na nga yung loss bonus nila. So it's up to G2 to just stabilize their economy here because most of the time, the last 4 rounds that we saw them play, I don't think any of them died. Kaya ang ganda ng pera na yun sa side ng G2. They can just keep buying up and kahit matalo sila dito, gaganda ng mga ng baril na makukuha natin para sa side ng G2. NaVi needs to play catch up here and it's hard, especially kasi city-sided yung Inferno.
Yep. Could go either way, not gonna lie. Depende talaga sa team. Oh, but yun lang. Hunter still. Great flash dito sa may mid-side. Bulag si Electronic pero bulag din si Hunter. But at the very last second, does line up the crosshair. And ayun lang. Almost a 1-for-1. Electronic is down once again. Electronic, not the best start for the Rifler turned IGL para dito sa side ng NaVi. And nako, they have to adjust. I mean, they already have some control dito sa banana pero Meron pa rin threat of the HE nades coming in from the other side. But at least they already have bit dito nga sa ating apartments, man. He can start to work on that. And yun lang, Nico running in.
Wow.
And proving why he is one of the bigger threats dito sa Banana, pare. I mean, he can just solo hold it or even get Monacy to start helping him dito. And NPL and Bit, the last two people left alive para dito sa NaVi. As much as they have been performing, medyo mahirap to para sa dalawang bata ng NaVi.
I mean, or probably like the young guns dito for NaVi. Alam ko si Bit matagal na dito, but has MPL been here for a long while too? I don't think naghiwalay sila dito ng roster, no?
Yeah, the only person replaced was SDY, and NPL was the next man up. And it seems like, man, I mean, as of recent performance naman galing dito kay NPL, he's been doing aight. He's been doing some of the carrying dito sa Anubis games dito ng NaVi. And yeah, has been doing an overall good job for a person so new dito nga sa ating roster. But still, G2 is another force to be reckoned with dito nga sa ating tournament, especially 10-2 so far kay Monacy, man. Leading the charge para dito sa depensa ng G2. And so far, the gamble for the Inferno side is not working out para dito sa side ng NaVi. And they are learning the hard way.
Yeah. Every round that NaVi tries to thwart G2, G2 just says, I mean, we're the best in the world. Well, what can we say, right? I mean, di mo ba nakita yung ranking namin? Wala pa kaming talo. No map has been won against them yet. So, even I'm scared for the side of NaVi. Pero kung NaVi fan ako, tiwala naman ako. The thing is, they need to get Simple out of the ditch or wherever he's at right now, because he's in a weird mumbo-jumbo state. But
oh my lord.
Where was Monacy watching? Hello? Walang nakabantay sa kanya?
Yeah, I think he was a bit too confident dito sa may balcony natin, and that's an off already down para sa side ng G2 dito. Nico trying to spray. Can't spray through the library side, but they have to keep quiet. He has to keep quiet, my friend. He needs to have, you know, baka ikot pa nga siya dito, but this is gonna be enabling the push dito kay JKS, who's gonna get distracted by Bit.
Okay.
And it seems like NPL looking for Hunter dito sa side. Si Perfecto nakahanap na ng isa, and the Tech-9s starting to paint the walls dito sa library. And Hooksy, man, as much as you are a Giga Chad, this is a 1v5. And yeah, it's not looking likely.
Di yata nakatingin dun sa tamang paligiran si Monacy. It was all part of a domino effect. Pero surprising na out of all of the rounds that NaVi could have won, it was this one. Kasi di mo mamalayan na, kasi NaVi doesn't even have a lot of eco on the table here. But once Bit took the initial frag over to Monacy and no one was there to trade him, that was all over for them. They weren't even able to push up over the A side when nag-guarantee trade. Napaka-flawless ng round ng NaVi dito, and for the side of G2, they might have a little bit of cracks underneath their flawless marks here.
Yup. That's one way to crack them open, man. I mean, put down itong si Monacy, who's a bit overconfident dito sa may balcony area natin. That eliminates the threat dito sa may hay bales, dito sa may pit side natin. That's just an easy entrance for the rest of the NaVi squad to come into. But start of a new round in this 1-nade exchange dito sa may banana area, communicating via grenades. That's one way to do it.
Relax muna tayo, guys. Si Monacy, kailangan niyang bumawi ulit. Wala naman nakaboost dito sa logs, but might have a hunch. Matanggal man lang ang sight niya dito. Sandbags under control. Nico, he has to answer here. Flashed out. Perfect flash. Ooh. And Monacy was right there just in the nick of time walang trade-off para sa NaVi. And G2D are back again. Wow.
Yeah. Hooksy was ready that entire time for the flash, pero JKS gonna get found out dito sa may hay bales. Double swing galing sa may
Hunter with
smoke, and Hooksy, how does he hit that? Spray continuation. Insta headshot, electronic na lang natitira, looking for the fellow IGL onto the site. Dodges the flash but cannot dodge Hooksy. What a round galing dito sa G2, and what a recovery.
Yan yung
Insanity, man.
yan yung recovery na sada makita natin sa side ng G2 performance. So once that questionable round happened, baka nakita nga nila that G2 is like, okay, Monacy, baka doon muna tayo sa B site ha. Kasi yung A site mo ang malutang ka dyan. Paminsan-minsan ka kung saan ka tumitingin. Pause for NaVi again. This is the second time out already, but I feel like for the side of NaVi, importante yung mga timeouts nito because they need to stop G2 kahit papano with whatever they're trying to make up right now. 6-1. It may feel like a bigger gap might happen dito when the timeout persists and G2 keep winning. And I don't know kung saan sila pwedeng makiepal. All of the strats they tried to do here sneaky, it hasn't been working.
Yeah, and it's been mostly G2 countering in most of these situations, especially itong B side. Hooksy was ready with the flash the entire time for that counter play. Once na naka-push up na nga dito yung NaVi squad, they really had no choice but to tank the flash and go for the best na lang. And the best did not pan out, and they're just looking for more control around the map. The more the merrier para dito sa side ng G2. And they don't have to put any more bodies dito sa B side. They already pushed 2 up. Pero Perfecto low on HP already. No flash whatsoever galing sa side ng NaVi dito. Possibly coming in dito sa may banana. They're just looking for any outliers para sa side ng G2 dito. Pero G2, so far, the discipline has been pretty good. Not gonna lie, di pa sila gumagalaw masyado dito. But now, they might have to move soon, Hunter. No utility at all. Smoke lang para dito kay Nico. But man, it's like a chess match. No one's really moving forward by too much, man. Parang nagde-depensa pa lang sila dito.
Parang daming pawns na lumalakad dito para sa side ng NaVi, pero kain na kain palagi. May maganda yung mga positioning ng pieces ng G2, but it feels like NaVi, they might have an edge this time because they're a little bit too complacent with the push. Simple and MPL will be able to get the frags. MPL as well. He goes huge. Entire sides for them, and Monas is the last person remaining. Tingnan mo yung mga life bar ng side ng NaVi, oh. Nanalo sila dun.
Grabe, winning every single fight, honestly. NPL as well, getting a 2K. And just like a horse in chess, man, another L goes in the way of G2. And NaVi gets 2, man. I mean, pwede naman to. Dos para dito side ng NaVi. G2. Hefty lead pa nga dito sa ating first half, but still, NaVi. The fighting spirit's always there. You can feel it, to say the least. And they're starting to clean up their executes dito. Looking a lot cleaner dito sa mga panalo nila. They just need to find the consistency. Pero knowing G2, they're gonna instantly adjust dito sa ating next round. Maybe we are gonna see the classic G2 defense of the 1-4. Pero titignan pa natin. Maybe more emphasis siguro sa may weak side ng mapa natin, which is possibly apartments. Pero Bit has been taking care of that so far.
It's been taken care of, but G2 yung positioning nila dito mukhang they weren't in a spot to trade off, and MPL just took full reins there. A bit risky inside that smoke also, so that type of round was probably the best to be expected. G2 meanwhile, okay, Nico gets 1 and Moa nabawi kaagad dito. Already 2 down for the board of NaVi, and they might be able to get more as Nico so near that smoke, and he still gets 1 regardless. Car. Makidrive ka nga dito, kumuha ka ng lisensya. Nico finally dies after an excellent showing from him at the start of the round. In a 2v4 situation, G2 can only just watch and wait till the timer runs out.
Monacy almost gets one.
Oh, may nasa kabilang lane.
Yun lang, meron dito sa second mid, and that might be someone saying hi. Simple gets the trade but loses bit in the process as well. Pero nakita ko na to. Nakita ko na rin na merong isang tao dito sa may mid side. Cannot get the angle in time, and Hooksy pushing all the way up dito sa may banana side natin. Going down to the root, and it seems like NaVi broken once again dito sa ating gun buy. Ito yung sinasabi ko, man, once they do fail in terms of their setup dito sa defense, G2 just instantly adjusts to whatever happens. But nothing really changed dito sa may banana side. It's still the same flash. It's still the same timing. Galing dito kay Nico.
Same timing, same play. And this time, Nico, pabaw siya dito. Like, NaVi, whenever they try to steal a lead back, mukhang talo lagi sila. I feel like this type of strat na ginagawa ng G2 na parang calculated eh. They only lose in select rounds, and with NaVi trying to play catch up this time, if they lose this, they are not in a good position to buy up once again because of that loss bonus piling up. Meanwhile, Smoke's gonna disappear. He gets one kill. Nico with the trade off. Simple able to take advantage, albeit for a little while, dito sa sandbags. Sneaky.
Yep. A little advantage can go a long way though. G2 healthy players still on their side, pero meron pa ka isa dito sa ating B side. That's gonna be Hunter, the other Kovac, taking his brother's place dito sa ating B side. Pero NaVi not knocking it just yet. Meron pa namang isang smoke na nahulog dito sa ating B side, and they know that there's at least one more person here. And now they have to decide saan ba tayo pupunta dito. Molotovs are gonna be thrown. But 24 seconds left on the shot clock, man. This is not much time for the side of G2 para makapasok dito, and possibly a wonder play coming in from Mr. Hunter himself, who does have a flash. Pwede siya mag-throw na isang high flash dito, and maybe even catch one off guard. That's gonna be some nades as well. 5 seconds left, not even the flash thrown at all, and nakaplant pa nga dito ang NaVi. Maybe overthinking it itong si Hunter, pero Simple, no scope or rather quick scoped by Monacy. And teka lang, this could be a possibility if they can do some damage, pero G2 decided to wave the white flag and just save whatever weaponry they have at NaVi. Once again, another late round push on towards the site, catching itong si Hunter. I mean, Hunter still had the flashbang. That could have been the delay. Kaso yun lang, maybe overthinking the play dito sa ating B site. And 3-7 NaVi. Is this gonna be another adjustment galing dito sa G2? I mean, they have less money to work with, but I think makakatrap pa naman yung mga ibang members dito, but still, it's gonna be a bit low para sa economy dito ng G2.
Yeah, I think it's low enough na ang hirap nilang makapag-buy up ng maayos. So, it's either they try to one up here, or do they try to just save instead? I feel like, yeah, they're just gonna play with what they have at the moment. Legal lang, CZ, USP din. So, split ata to eh. Monacy, he's the only guy here, and sinabi mo nga 1-4 strat para sa side ng G2. Heavily reliant on Monacy to at least get to one here before the side gets overwhelmed. And it's a good strat, especially in a round like this na hindi sila sagad sa ekonomiya. JKS, easy boost spot, gets away safely. Start ang round.
Yeah, genius boost spot as well. Hindi kita dito sa may Mexi side. And NPL thought he was safe dito sa may A-mid natin. But now they're gonna start to come in. A little bit of control relinquished galing sa side ng G2 dito, but they want NaVi to walk into the hay bale side, into the crossfire between 3 pistols. Para may kita pa natin, is this gonna be the strat that finally works out in terms of the pistols? Hunter climbing up sa box, does get a headshot dito kay Electronic. Hindi niya abot yung M4, pero Nico ready and waiting with the deagle, and nag-aantay lang talaga. The bear trap dito sa may hay bales working out para dito sa side ng G2, and NaVi struck and stuck within the hay bale, and yun na nga lang, si Perfecto na lang ang natira. And no one is moving galing sa side ng G2. They want them to walk in once again. Pero
from the
tignan mo
flank.
si Nico looking for that deagle.
Venga.
Benga sa ulo dito ni Perfecto. And 3-8.
You don't
That's
miss,
unfortunate.
dude. You don't miss. NaVi. You expect them to win like a round like that, but G2, man. Not like they're the best in the world or nothing, man. Ang ganda ng mga cross plays nila, especially with Nico here. I mean, they must have heard that Nico was already on top of apps, but I felt like the comms were not heard that round. And this round, G2, they're just gonna clean house here.
Yep. And the other team does have rifles in this situation, so this is just G2 showing their flanks, but might have bitten too much more that they can chew, pero yun lang. Electronic does go down, man. Electronic's having a horrible game. 1-10.
Nako mo.
Simple as well. 4-9. The two Batman and Robin became, Shark Boy and Barnacle Girl or something.
Wow!
Oh my
Got
god!
that
Monacy.
through? I felt like it wasn't even on him. I blame the tick rate.
Yun lang. 128. It has to be 128. Maybe 256. Pero yun lang. Even in 64 tick, tama yan para dito kay Nico. Pero si Bit. Perfecto. Oh my god, hits him with a jumping Galil shot. That's it. 3-9.
G2's eating good today. Simple, and the rest of the crew of NaVi, they're fumbling here. It's the first half. I'm surprised that shot from Monacy hit. I did not expect that. Nico from way downtown on second lane, but good rounds. They're crying, dude. NaVi's crying. They're punching the air right
stressed
now.
Electronic face lang.
Magpakalbo ka na Electronic, that's how you win majors.
That's what I've been telling kay Simple. Not gonna lie, you should get, Saitama haircut.
True.
Win the tournament. Pretty easy. Short hair Simple look good, not gonna lie. Think he needs to bring it back.
Does he though? I don't know.
Yeah, he does. So trust me. It's more like an ego or than anything. But
Oh. Oh, the C4 was given to them.
Naharangan yung mata niya.
Yeah, somebody parang yun dun sa boxing na I think there was one time na someone had to cut their hair in on the spot kasi naharangan. The person I think it was like dreadlocks or something. So they just removed the dreadlocks and now she had normal hair, and then the match still proceeded. I don't know what the reaction of the boxer was. I don't know. Probably not. She's probably stressed out about her losing the dreadlocks in the first place. Double peek. Nakuha pa rin siya ng isa, but
speaking of losing.
Well, yeah. Yung C4 talaga na sa harap nila. Nakaka-Kirby lang kahit paano, pero G2, they stay winning. It's 10-3. There's not a lot of rounds left for NaVi to win in this first half, Sneaky.
Yep, 10-3. Need 2 left. The most you can hope for is a 10-5. Pero let's take a look back at this round. Great flashes galing dito kay Hunter. Not even 2 people can stop the one-man army dito sa may app side. And Hunter just there for the insurance policy. And yun na nga. G2 looking as expected for the number 1 team in the world. Already 2 digits dito sa ating first half. And NaVi once again taking the risk. Inferno, It's a good map for them, but it's a good map rin para dito sa side ng G2.
Yeah.
So,
Felt like there was something wrong dun sa B2 nila eh. Vertigo overpass yung first 2 bans dito. So,
they should have taken it to Anubis. Sayang.
true. Actually, cause NaVi didn't want to go to Vertigo in the first place. I felt like if it wasn't Vertigo, yeah, baka Anubis nga. Or they should have just brought it to Vertigo cause none of them played the map anyway, but
With the way that Simple's playing, bro.
nah, yeah. I mean, G2 hasn't won anything in Vertigo either, so
Yep.
medyo malala din, but I don't know, man. I'm not the guy that's calling the shots here for the side of NaVi. I'm just a guy talking about what's happening right now dito sa side ng NaVi versus G2.
Check the shadow. Hindi niya kita.
Graphical peak. Does he know? Flash out dito. And Hunter, he gets caught lacking. Never mind. Hoxie was there. Oh my goodness. Wala. Tingnan mo yung C4. Di nga nakain.
God.
Buti na lang. But
Everything's
they
flying.
should be wary that the C4 is still in front of them. That's Perfecto. No, he sprays one. Does he find the second? Rest of them hide. Perfecto na 1v2. Still doable. Oh no! The smoke disappeared. The timing.
JKS in front of the smoke. Hard to predict, not gonna lie. Pero 11-3. Is this another timeout? Don't tell me it is. No, it's just random freeze time. Pero yun na nga. The 3-man stack na naman dito sa A side. Taking advantage of the multiple angles dito. And this is what a 4-man defense can look like dito sa A side if G2 can execute their usual default of the 1-4. And then yun na nga. NaVi having a hard time dito sa T side. Understandable with the way that G2 is playing ngayon dito sa kanilang CT side. And 14-4 for the young star Monacy himself. And JKS not too far behind, man. Obviously consistent number 2.
Banana play here once again. Peeks out. Monacy. What? How do they get away with this? It feels like all of the stars are aligning for the side of G2. NaVi cannot catch a break dito sa first half natin, Sticky.
Yeah.
God forbid.
God forbid, man. But G2, this is just how good they have become. Dito sa Katowice, so I wouldn't say it was expected, pero you know, you did see how they performed. 2-0s are aplenty for a reason para dito sa G2, pero bit once again being the main guy para dito sa side of NaVi, even getting itong si Monacy up or down, and pati na rin si Hunter
Okay, bit.
clearing the entirety of A site. And not just that, NaVi, you don't only have one carry, but you have another robot, another Terminator, Mr. Bit, live and alive in this game with a random 3K. And it seems like the apartment's control was worth it this entire time, but can they keep it? Nico kind of running it down dito sa may mid-side natin.
They should know.
Second contact coming in from Pit. Great smoke to block off itong si
Wow.
Bitman, but it's gonna be a crossfire still. Hooksy gonna
still?
take down Bit. That's gonna be a big
Apps?
frag. They have to look at sight still. No, Hooksy getting 2. And Nico getting everyone. And what a back and forth, but still a diffuser. There's like 2 on site. Plenty para dito sa G2. A bit of a stressful time with Bit's antics dito sa ating A site. But at the end of the day, G2 pa rin na nakuha ng 12-3. And NaVi are not happy about it.
Yeah, Hoxie, again, mo na plat niya dito tong hook eh.
Hide.
Comes dito, let's see
Cannot
natin ang
Coming to me.
nangyari sa side of G2.
Nice. I'm running a bit long. He's on. Sure. I'm playing side, okay? He has to come up and
I'm
peek
picking
on me.
library, you guys, okay?
He's still here.
He's still short, yeah?
Yeah, unless he's
I'm
walking around the boiler.
I'm going around.
Dude, I'm calling left side of side, okay?
He's not boiler just.
You can cross it, yeah?
Go back
I'm
to monkey
holding the
level.
bomb. I have
He
my
can
angle.
go long.
Don't stay short.
Okay. One here. Sure.
I'll kill him.
He's up short. Yeah.
Nice! Sick round, guys. Good job.
Nice.
Nice.
Dang.
Big round. Ooh, yeah, that's a big round. Look at the gap. It's 3-12. It's not looking too great for NaVi.
Yup, Navi. What the hell's going on, man? I mean, a lot of the fans.
Bit is punching the air.
Yeah. Pero grabe si Bit, man. I mean, he's trying. He has been trying. There's always this one thing dito sa side ng Navi, no? Where there is at least one player really outperforming expectations dito. And it seems like it is Bit's turn. But is it the right time? Definitely. But the rest of the squad is not heating up as well so far. Electronic, not much of a performance galing sa kanya dito.
Napundi yung ilaw.
Yeah.
Hindi pa binayad for this month, guys.
Not much to pay for in this one. Taking a look at the scoreboard, 1-13 yung idol natin dito. Not much in terms of the assists as well. Only racking up 3. Bit, 14 and 11. The second fragger of the entire server, right next to Monacy, who's 15 and 5, which is a big thing para dito sa side ng G2, man. I mean, G2, your opper's online, and you're gonna go on T side as well, and he's a fast one, so yeah, Navi gonna have quite the mountain to climb dito nga sa ating second half. I know that, Navi Inferno City side is pretty good, but with the way that G2 is playing right now, medyo mahirap silang pigilan pagdating sa kanilang opensa.
It's the overwhelming defense dito ng side ng G2 that kept engaging Navi's offense here. And if you notice the scoreboard, all of them for the side of G2, they're at double digit. So all of them have their own roles to play out. I think Hoxie at the end of the round, because those 2 kills, nag-10 kills siya. And everything was balanced as all things should be. Kahit papano, everyone was able to rise up to the occasion for G2, and that's what makes G2 scary right now. Number 1 in the world, all of them are performing up to expectations, and my man Monacy, man, I don't know if you want another trophy, but this is your next chance to get it.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I'm not sure if Grand Slam na ba who is in the Grand Slam. I think FaZe yata are in the contention for the Grand Slam for that 1 million. So dapat talaga FaZe is gonna try to gun for that one, but still it would be a nice start para sa G2 for their year of dominance if they can get Katowice off the gate dito sa IEM. And yeah, it's gonna be like a footnote, not really a footnote, but a starter, a header of what could be the G2 era incoming. But still, Navi is here with the undying spirit, the unfathomable human spirit, kumbaga. Kaya pa nilang lumaban dito, men, but G2, with the way that they're playing, they are most likely gonna take map number 1.
Ito na nga. Map number 1, it feels like it has to go G2's way here. Even though this is Navi's pick. When we get to Nuke, it might be a different occasion, but that is G2's most well-performing map here based dun sa stats natin. Hunter. I think nagtitigan na nga sila dito eh. Hoxie playing with the flank. Just in case may mga epal na dumating dun sa likuran ng G2. But Perfecto and MPL, they seem to be the first 2 on the first contact. Coffin on top of Orange, it feels like, and City as well to hold out their ground. Smokes out. Oh no. A little bit of the engage this time as Monacy tries to go in. Immediately gets naded. Checking out the church here. Gusto nila magkaroon ng prayer. Electronic with the duo Beretta planting inside the smoke. It will be G2's plant in, but the Berettas are too strong. Easy wipeout. The pistol round immediately gotten by the side of NaVi. Don't forget once again that this pistol round was brought to you by 747 Live. Get 5% bonus on your next cash in. For more questions, just scan the QR code down dun sa right side ng screen natin or PM the Focus Fire gaming page in Facebook. I felt like G2 didn't want to win that round. I felt like they just wanted the plant.
Yeah, maybe. One way to get the plant, definitely. I mean, smoking in the middle of sight to get yung plant na nga and maybe getting city control, pero that's easier said than done, that's for sure, considering meron pa namang vision ang Coffins player dito sa mga ibang city players natin, or key players na papasok nga dito sa ating B site. But a force buy is a force buy either way para dito sa side ng G2. And 2 Galils, UMP, 2 Deagle, so that's some heavy hitters para sa side ng G2 dito, but NaVi does have the better buy overall. 3 FAMASes, or 3 FAMASes, a FAMAS, an M4, 2 MP9s, and an M4A1. So, yeah, I mean, NaVi, if they can just not overextend dito, I mean, there are rewards for some of the players here, especially sa Electronic and NPL looking to upgrade their MP9s, but still, they don't want to dig too deep dito sa ating lines din, that's for sure. Dito sa may mid side.
Daming naipon dito. Nag-checkout sila. Parang yung Shopee delivery mo lang, nakalimutan mo magbayad. Andun lang niya sa gilid. Nico. We saw him pop off with the Deagle already, but it feels like he will get the information heard. 3-man stack onto this A site. If NaVi don't get this, G2 are gonna be in one heck of a lead, but this is their force. MPL starting off. Excellent play there with the MP9. Simple with the A1S, JKS. I feel like hindi nila mapasok to. But Pit is down! Pit!
Oh my god!
Everyone is dying, but buti na lang low ang HP ng side ng G2. Shot machine, Nico. Never mind. Buti na lang nanalo ang NaVi doon. That was way too close for comfort. No plant down. So G2 will be happy that they will be at least interfering with the economy of NaVi.
Yeah, I mean, isang segundo pa doon ang mga Haybale player natin. That would have been an almost disaster para sa side ng NaVi dito. But fortunately for them, the M4A1S or M4A1Ss dito sa ating site really came into clutch. But that was a great attempt galing dito kay Nico. Some digs. But Electronic, a face full of D players and takes 3 down with a single flash. Galing kay Nico actually. That's gonna be all 5 down. Electronic with an ace. Wow. That's 6 times 5. It's like 3,000 worth of kill reward.
Money. Money see. Mukhang nabawi na ata ni Electronic yung scoreline niya. Expected, I guess. The stat padder.
His ADR actually got lower after round 1.
What?
Amazing.
What?
Amazing
Diba
statistics.
Electro was like 1 round or
He was
something?
44 ADR and then like 42 ADR in that round. Amazing. I think there's so many rounds kasi nawala siyang kills and he just explodes all of a sudden for an ace. Still dragged down by the zeros, pero Nico, Jesus gets stinked. He just tanks that one, but may not tank the second push. Galing kay Electronic. 15 in the first, 15 in the second, then that's pretty much it. AK down para kay Nico, one of the more important players para dito sa G2. And G2, suddenly falling apart dito sa kanila second half. NaVi making it interesting dito sa Inferno.
Yeah, don't make NaVi come back here. G2, I know you have a habit of choking out maps, but don't make it map number 1. This is NaVi's pick after all. So CT play has to be really important for them when they make the switch. Maganda na nga na pag-start nila dito because they won the pistol round, and if G2 won the pistol round, it would have been way worse right now. But because of the slew of situations that went in the way for NaVi Sneaky, I felt like this might be a good half for NaVi here. If they just keep doing it like this, because konti na lang yung time dito para sa side ng G2, they might be able to get it. But Electronic again, he keeps getting money for free. He gets 4 for that, by the way.
Grabe.
MP9,
and the
by the way.
stocks on that MP9 just keeps on going up. 2,400 in his pocket. Once again, plenty of money to give his teammate on AWP, either si Bet or si Simple. But I think he's just gonna extend yung lives ng mga riflers natin dito. Electronic doing a great job. Not even going down though. G2 did not even bother to check itong flower pot boost natin. And NaVi 7 to 12 auto momentum shift. Plenty of economy as well down in the lead. And back to pistols para dito side ng G2. Back to the eco indeed, pero NaVi man starting to do some damage dito sa ating second half. This could just be theirs if they can just clean up their act dito sa CT.
Clean up their act. Make sure they get the one up here. Flash out. Smoke setups for G2. Early nades here, but no one is there to find their market as their rush round. And Hunter, okay, Hoaxy, wait, what is happening right now? Okay, I guess the correct strat for G2 is not to have money at all. Okay, just do what NaVi did last half. Yeah,
randomest round win I've ever seen.
no money. Dude, literally is like a deja vu from the first half. Doon nanalo si NaVi on an eco round. Okay, you take it then. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Hunter just instantly melted whoever was in front of him with the Tech 9. Grabe naman. I want to see the replay on that. Not gonna lie, we kind of missed some action dito sa ating A side. But still, a peculiar round indeed. And somehow G2 nakahanap pa nga ng isa. 3 left for the G2 squad to get this first map win and put it into their comfort zone, which is Nuke map number 2. Have not lost the past 8 maps yet. Or the past 10 maps actually, I think, by now. So they're the new map, or they're the new Nuke team on the block doing new things. Pero grabe talaga. JKS, the instant headshot. Precision. Galing dito side the G2, and can they do the same? Leaving the bomb all the way into my ramp side natin. They're gonna plan this one out at least. Don't go too fast. Maybe try to just edge things out. It's the B side.
They're trying to take control over in Banana here. I felt like it's way more important for G2 to get... Oh, okay, simple. Bunny Hop? Who's that popular CS Bunny Hopper? The guy that makes like...
Foon.
Is it Foon? Oh, yeah. It's the guy that makes the... I like the music that he does. That's my Lodi right there. Strive to be like him. Flash out, simple though. He doesn't take the shot. A bit crucial there, Hoaxy. He's able to take down Perfecto, and that one shot might have cost him this round. And potentially this whole game, Sneaky.
Yup, and now they just decide to save, and G2 with a single kill seal out the round, and NaVi just wanting to have better weaponry on the 14th. This is a tough one to watch if you are a NaVi fan at the moment. G2. Perfecto caught staring dito sa ating side. I think siya from both sides dito sa mga hinagis na flash galing sa may banana side. Man, G2. They're just 2 points from the first map. And it's been a pattern for the past few series. 2-0. Could that be a fact once again?
I feel like another factor that's taken into account now for the NaVi is that the amount of rounds that they lost in the first half is kind of affecting them in the long run. That one shot that should have been an easy pick for Simple. I guess he was confused too as to why that didn't shoot, but Hoaxy to take all of that and more to the bank of G2 Esports. Crucial round here for this time. But I feel like NaVi can still buy up here. Look at the electronics. But he's a human bank right now. Early banana control. Not much that can be said here, but a lot of control needs to be taken into account here, especially in logs. gets a simple view dun sa may car area, but I feel like a site na naman to. Simple, I feel like he has a read on it. He's currently on the correct site where G2 wants to go to, but will they outread them? Will they outbait them into going to B instead? Because this might be a 3-man stack. Re-hit once again. He started off with the mollies, and Hoxie tries to play long.
Oh.
A long, and Hoxie has entire control of that long spot. They have to make it. They have to peek out, and Hunter, he takes control. Molly out just to make Simple go away, and he gets it. Simple,
Over,
making... He's making it so complicated here. Hunter just looking for his spray here. Easy pickings for G2. He literally 1v3 that side fighter. And Nico was just there to spray down. Ugh. That was disgusting.
The 2-man spray continuation. Nico being the hyena para dito sa G2, getting the scraps. But the main meat, Hunter, barely seeing si NPL through the smoke, pero tamang reaction time lang dito. Simple, not fast enough with the AWP. And he just kept on going. Just work hard. Oh, put that on the library. You can't do that on the other one. You can't do that on the other one, huh? You have to look at the gun and it sways left and right. Pero dito, there's a perfect 7. It's a perfect 7, my friend. Played and not looking nice. Swanee looking absolutely in Yodi land.
Last time out here for NaVi. I mean, this is I felt like the last one that we'll get in a while here, because G2 might take this. No! Simple. Okay, simple things. Simple things. Mapaulit na lang. Buti na lang may kakampi dito. Perfecto! Bit too anxious this time, but no one was there to go for the trade. Electronic. 3v4 now.
Ooh, simple. Simple. Not yet too late to make a performance. But Monacy looking for more dito sa ating A site. Not gotten one yet dito sa ating round. Pero Simple nakuha na ng dalawa. Hunter, maybe to be the first one in. Walang nakatulong dito sa may artist side natin. Monacy might have to push in and at least get that first one in. Pero bit, nandito sa may corner ng site. Meron siyang angulo dito kay Hunter possibly. Down free fires are gonna come in. Simple from the side. Oh, yun lang! Monacy reacting fast, but he does see one coming into the boiler room. Pero galing pala sa site ang shot.
So much opposition there for the side of G2. They could get a couple of rounds here for NaVi kahit papano. Gun round still. Map point for G2. Plenty of cash left. Cash or credit. Check out sila dito. Discount. Double molly, Simple pushes up the way.
Oy, okay. We like it. Galing dito kay Simple. He's been practicing that, especially dito sa B site, no? He's been trying to get into the mind of Nico, pushing the exact same way he does dito sa Inferno side. And maybe it's been helping, but might have been a little bit too late. Meron pa namang isang chance dito yung G2 na makapasok. Simple, though! Grabe, just scoots onto the right. Presses D for a second. Then nakakita na ng isa dito sa banana, and Simple just keeps on going.
Save though. So, for certain. Oh, never mind. Might go for a re-hit this time.
Ain't no saving here.
No, there's no saving in G2 here. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? I am.
Oh, they don't
You know
have...
that- Oh, Simple.
Oh! Monacy's faster!
What? Does he know? Does he know there's one more
He
person?
definitely knows. Perfecto
They should
drop
know.
down. They
Oh, they're
should
shooting
know
out.
the spam. But who's gonna spam better? JKS. Nakuha na nga si Perfecto. But Hunter is gonna go down. Monacy has to go aggressive. He has to go aggressive. Finds one. Makes NPL pray dito sa my church.
Smokes are out, though.
Nagdasal na si Idol dito. Monacy looking for more.
Oh,
Sees
no,
the
he
back.
misses it.
Yun lang. He keeps on
Grabe,
pushing.
ang aggressive
Electronic.
mo.
Oh my god. He
No
goes to the
scope,
tree.
no way.
Di pa tapos sa Monacy.
What the heck?
The prodigal child ends it para dito sa G2 sa Inferno. Monacy, the mind blower, no longer a junior standing on the shoulders of the vetsmen. Grabe talaga Monacy. Jaw-dropping plays from the young man himself. Oh my god. Akala ko patay na siya dito sa my city side, not gonna lie, but he just pushes into tree like a madman, repeaks it. What?
Bro,
I am dumbfounded.
I have
Not well-rounded.
nothing to say.
It's Monacy, man. Once he has the momentum, he can do stuff like that. Grabe talaga, Monacy. What are you on, bro? I just want to know.
There are like 3 cans of Red Bull there. That was the least aggressive Monacy play I've seen so far. So, props to him. Props to Simple too, because he kept doing aggressive plays early on that kept getting them the early pickups there. 3v5 na ang situation doon. And nanalo pa rin sila regardless because of Monacy. He just kept pushing and pushing. You wouldn't expect an opera like that to push. But if you have someone like Monacy who's in a top 1 team, you know, HOTV ranking, you can't really count them out at all.
Man. What a jaw-dropping performance galing dito kay Monacy, and grabe naman, the support is real from both ends on FB and especially on YouTube. I think we reached 4,000 viewers at one time, so absolutely bonkers support from the foreign crowd. Spasiba, kasi nga, they're looking, bro, they are watching 2 of the best talents from the CIS region, especially itong si Monacy, especially itong si Bit, the young stars, starting to get some notoriety dito sa ating game. So it's nice to see that we, nakalagpas na tayo ng 23k. So that's big support for the YouTube squad. And then yun na nga guys, mga returnees dito sa ating chat. Si Boss Carl, si Boss Jeff, si Boss Gepiga, si Boss Richard, and Boss Dale, Dustin, si Kenoit, si Boss Tattoo of course. From work, fresh from work, actually went to work.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully went to work this time. Boss Vincent, of course. Si Boss Randolph, and that's pretty much it. Boss Harvey as well. Shout out to all the 4 AM, the AM squads na usually nakikita natin dito sa FB. Salamat sa pagtangkilik dito sa official Filipino broadcast ng IEM Katowice 2023. Siyempre, magbabalik kami with game number 2 in just a bit, so we'll be right back.
Barely made it. Oh,
No! Freeze! There's no escape!
damn it. No ammo.
Stay there, I say! Surrender! This time luck isn't on your side!
Let's check it out.
Shit!
What the hell is that?
Oh crap!
You missed, motherfucker! What the fuck is going on?
Wow, this must be my lucky day. The link is in the description box.
And yun, hello and welcome back to the official Filipino Broadcasting Intel Extreme Masters Katowice 2023. Ako nga pala si Steve Frog, kasama ko si Dropout Candy. Game number 2 na tayo sa ating best of 3 banger, of course, in between G2 versus NaVi. G2, of course, so far on a 2-0 streak before they even got into the series. And NaVi, a bit of struggle every time that they face G2 on every step of the way, especially for the past 9 weeks, no? So far, G2 showing their medal dito sa ating Inferno map. And yun nga, tama yung bet natin for game number 1 as we do go into the game number 2 bet, of course, brought to you by 747 Live. And yeah, I would say, I'm trying to think to, para sa bet natin dito sa map number 2. It's Nuke. And I think even the website knows that it is pretty lopsided in the way of yung G2 dito. So let's go second pistol round. NaVi. Throw in a curveball there, no? I mean,
Curveball.
I mean,
But I feel
NaVi second pistol round pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Gotta admit.
But hanggang doon lang tayo yung maabot ng NaVi na yan eh. G2, okay. Mukhang malakas pa rin sila kahit pa paano. Yan. Stats don't lie, guys. 100% win rate, by the way, for G2. 50% win rate for NaVi. So it's not that bad. But
Yeah, it's not that bad.
it's medyo biased for G2 right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is super biased to G2 at the moment, especially nga, I mean, you cannot ignore a 9-0 streak dito sa Nuke especially. So, yun nga, one of the more practice maps dito sa mapa natin, or dito sa mga map pool natin, G2 on that Nuke. A lot of teams have been trying it to make their map, pero medyo mahirap, man. It's super hard to maintain a good Nuke. Pero so far, G2, it's kind of been their secret weapon, no? Against most of their teams dito sa ating tournament.
Yeah, secret weapon. Again. Maganda kasi ng kalawakan ng ng map diversity ng G. I feel like, I don't know, man. Like they keep not banning the maps na dapat binaban nila against G2. Like Nuke, Mirage, Inferno. Like they could have at least like banned one of them, then then trusted them to play their unknown maps instead, because the rest of the maps here for the side of G2, Overpass, Vertigo, Ancient, Anubis, there's not a lot of info to be found about them yet. So I don't know, I feel like G2 has laid a trap for the side of NaVi on the veto, and they're paying the price for it.
Yeah, and since G2 did get to pick this Nuke, I'm actually surprised that it actually went through, no?
Oh, why?
Dito sa ating veto, to say the least, but it is a risk they're willing to take siguro going into this series. They thought that they were gonna get Inferno. Obviously, hindi nga yun naging totoo dito. So now, they're gonna fight for their lives dito sa ating Nuke map. And they prioritize banning Vertigo, which, especially with the way that Symbol's been playing for the past few maps, I think it just makes sense that Vertigo is gonna be put out, considering it is one of the more stronger op maps or more op-reliant maps dito sa ating buong veto. And Ancient banned out galing dito sa side ng G2. So, I mean, two very good bans on towards their side. Pero, yeah, it just covers all the bases. Anubis not wanting to be touched at all, especially after NaVi. Man. It's gonna be a tough one para sa NaVi, to say the least. Pero
Yeah.
it is winnable. Definitely winnable.
Copium.
Yep.
I mean, if Navi have to win it, it has to be now. I mean, tendency na G2, if they win their opponent's pick, they're probably just more likely to just win it out. More stats to be said here. G2 is on a 9-match BO3 winning streak. They've been really consistent, not even dominant, they're just consistent. And the people they've been fighting, I think even beforehand, wait, let me see, 2 weeks ago, isn't this like the other event too? I think this is the last groups. They won twice against NaVi, both 2-0. So it's not looking too great, man. But NaVi's in their they have their own hot streak dito. Again, the only error that we might see here was that complexity 2-1, because Hozer kinda crazy with it. Janwell, shoutouts to you. But I feel like we're gonna start in a bit here, and about to be warmed up and ready to go. Any predictions dito sa first half natin? Kasi ang pili ng G2 dito, Nuke, so NaVi will start first in the city.
Yeah, most likely they are gonna start on the CT side. T side dito nga ng G2 has not been too bad, no? Considering how good yung kanilang nade usage is sa mga mapa kagaya nga ng Nuke and Inferno. So let's see how creative they can get, especially against the NaVi defense. So far, pretty much default dito sa ating game.
Default spot here. And surprisingly enough, this is the first Nuke map I've actually casted. So it's very interesting how things would pan out here. Squeaky first, JKS and MPL with the first 2 frags, but they've already ran all the way to Vents onto site. Bit kinda low in HP here. Will have to rely on his teammates to take the retake now. Simple at the helm. 3-man retake in front of that bottom ramp. They're closing in onto the speed side. Perfecto with the Berettas.
Oopsie.
JKS with 1. Simple with the trade off. It feels like Oopsie. So the last person left. No headshots to be made.
Nor. Oh, yeah. It's interesting how pistol rounds work dito nga sa ating Nuke side, but unfortunately distance is not the advantage of the Glocks here. Pistol round, of course, brought to you by 747. Scan the QR code to the right of the screen or i-PM nyo yung page para meron kayong 5% cash in on your next bonus, or that the opposite rather. But man, G2 running in, had the right timing, had the right plan dito sa site. Unfortunately, got stuck in their places. In the USP, of course, mas advantageous pagting dito sa ating USP. So, yeah, I mean, just the range, man. The range diff.
USPS reign supreme. I mean, may kasama pang Barreta dun sa side ng NaVi, so just adding more hurt here. But G2, it's very early on this first half. They could just let this subside, let NaVi take 3 potentially, because they forced up Honesty with a headshot, but gets traded off immediately by Mr. Electronic here, and it feels like he has paid the bills with that MP9 buy. Rest of the people from G2, they already have control of ramps here.
Ah, damn. Bit being a pest once again, but still M4. Hooksy is running in. Slow takeover dito sa my outside side, and Hooksy was getting control of the control room up until a certain point. Nico died, and then I don't know what happened, man, to be fair. Back and forth lang dito sa my outside side natin, and now we end up right back where we started para dito sa G2, in towards ramp. One person to resist the potential push dito ng G2, and that's going to be electronic. 24 seconds left on the shot clock, and can you make your shots count, my friend? Ooh, already thinking si JCS.
Nades.
Not far away. Nades! But big damage pa rin dito kay Hooksy, so possibility of a deny is pretty high. Hunter's gonna go down. 8 seconds left. Molotov not gonna do too much to a smoke, pero perfecto. Wanting revenge after that earlier game. JKS standing in the smoke like he is a statue, but can he at least save ang weapon? Yes, he can, but perfecto. Tired of all the talk and tired of all the bullets flying from the G2 side, he just pushes in smoke, man.
Namuhay siya, pre. Nakatitig lang. Hooksy, excellent to start things off, but I felt like they should have just moved away here for the side of G2. They should have just planted the other way. I feel like that type of plant was the perfect way to go about it, but NaVi kinda read and opened the door here. Excellent. And kasama pang smoke, just added insult to injury. It fell into NaVi's hands also, so timeout. I think for the side of NaVi, I feel G2, I feel like, yeah. Don't even have a plant here.
Bit of a buy galing dito kay Nico. That is a whole deagle. 2 flashes to go with it. The 2-for-1 special combo meal. Para nga dito kay Nico. JKS wanting to run in. Full flash dito kay Perfecto, and a perfect flash indeed. Pero NPL na dito pa rin sa taas na hot side natin. The NP9 still shredding every single member ng G2 dito. And Nico na lang natitira. Gamit ng kanya umaapoy na deagle dito, pero tamang tingin muna dito sa Cuchillo. Inspect. A knife that's worth more than your car, that's for sure.
True.
Pero, yeah, I mean, it's, what can Nico do, man? I mean, simple 7 HP.
You can play spoiler here, take 1 down. But he's been hurt here. Probably has to go inside.
Kaya pa naman.
Kaya pa naman.
Copium.
Coping. My main, he has a lot of distance here, but yeah, again, the entire bomb is inside the site. Once he peeks out of main, it will be the beginning of the end there, as the wallbang headshot will commence. 3-0 here for the side of NaVi. They're holding it down, and we're at least 1 round closer to seeing Simple with the op early on, which is a good thing for them, kasi they should let him buy up, but it seems that it's still full rifles here.
Yup. 3-0 para dito sa side ng NaVi. Pretty hefty lead. Wala pa naman off dito, so 1 shot. Instant. It's not yet in effect para dito sa ating G2 side. JKS looking for some space na naman. NPL is gonna be the next victim instead of Perfecto, pero Simple has his teammate covered, but it's all a ruse. It's actually an outside take. Electronic seeing 4. Pero papasok na nga sila dito sa may secret side. Perfecto. Is he actually juked this entire time? Is it actually a push? Medyo nag-stop dito yung G2. They're trying to at least press on the brakes for now. Hooksy trying to provide the distraction dito sa B site natin. But Perfecto with the perfect angle. Perfect shoulder peek around the corner. Taking down itong si Hooksy. Pero G2 still 3 strong dito sa outside. But NaVi is starting to move, and Secret, as soon as that one is pushed, there's gonna be 1 exposed G2 member. That's gonna be unfortunate. That's the bomb possibly down. Monacy is out. Hunter gets the trade, pero meron pa isa galing sa Secret. Bit making his presence known dito sa ating mapa, and Nico na lang natitira once again, pero galil naman ang hawak niya this time. No longer a deagle only. Does have armor, 2 flashes, and a molly. But the chances are dwindling para dito kay Nico. Is he just gonna keep the nades that he has right now? Or maybe he might make a play dito sa site, pero
There's no time.
There's no time. Another failed gun round dito sa side ng G2. Their timeout is not converted into anything yet. So back to the drawing board para dito sa ating T side.
G2, the same as Navi, they tend to fumble dito the first few rounds. And Navi, the job here is to just stabilize for the most part. Again, just saving up. I think Simple has enough money for an op as well. So the rebuys will work. 3 people alive. G2 with an excellent, not really an excellent, excellent read for to Navi's side, but it feels like the aim is going for Navi. G2, they're still struggling here, but sa bagay, Nuke is still CT-sided until now. What's the odds here for CT side? You know, it's like
I think
90-10.
it's like not really 90-10, but like it's more of like 70-30. Most, I mean, better teams siguro sa T side 65, 35. Kasi sa math works, pero yun nga.
Yeah, but it's hella CT sided to now. I think even
Oh my god!
with
Oh
all the
my
changes
god!
here, Perfecto though, he was able to hold. He just held on the back of Vent, which used to be a trading place of where they were, but Nico, he's always the last person remaining. It's the
Yep.
3rd time.
He's the lurk, man. He is the lurk. Happens to Rops a lot as well pag mamatay lahat ng kanyang teammate dito and he is still in the app side. Not much can be done with a deagle, but still it is in Nico's hands, so anything is possible. Naka-up pa naman dito si Simple. I mean, if he can get Simple's hands off that up, that would be very nice para dito kay Nico, but I think he might just be spotted in just a short while. But let's see. I mean, Simple. No. Has his own deagle, man. 5-0. With the 1-tap. And man, NaVi sizably in the lead. Not really breaking their momentum so far. Walang timeout galing dito sa side ng G2. They just need to figure it out within the server itself. What's the plan here, man?
They've tried out the outside strat. They've tried out going into trophy and into ramp, but it's just one of those games where G2, their strats haven't been clicking and NaVi has been hitting. And early on here, you have the silo boost coming in from Monacy. He needs to get a pick around this area if they want to catch up against NaVi, but Simple with an op is really dangerous, especially when you have someone. Oh no! Never mind, they kept hyping up Simple, and somehow, some way, he got shot.
That's a good start. Up, down. Para dito sa NaVi. But look at the smoke. 3 smokes on the outside, and that means there's a freeway papasok dito sa may hot side natin, but Nico needs to decide quick before he gets exposed galing sa locker room. But 45 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time para dito sa G2 para pag-isipan kung anong gusto nilang gawin. Dito sa ating game, Electronic gets tapped in the head and Heaven Control say goodbye to NaVi, and NaVi starting to guess. Nasa na ba ang mga G2 members natin dito? Are they gonna go A or are they gonna go into B? Perfecto. Deciding to go aggressive with NDL dito sa may lobby side. Great reaction. JKS gonna be isolated. 19 seconds left on the clock, and Perfecto might have the force to get into the B side here. Pero magsasave na lang ba sila dito? Come on, man. You guys have something, but no util to work with whatsoever. So save na lang.
Yeah, I think they're on a mission to find Simple's op, but for NaVi, I'll just save it. They have plenty of eco to spare here, and even if they lose, with the amount of people that they have, oh, okay, good by G2. Okay, they saw Simple's up. They decide to make him stay in tunnels para di nila makuha. G2 getting the round here, and that's one that G2 really need, especially in Nuke. Monacy important frag onto Garage, but onto Secret, I mean. The plant was down, and all that NaVi had to do was just save. Plenty of bank left, but G2, they have to win another one of these rounds again. Simple. I feel like playing Secret is not the play. Maybe he has to play inside this time.
Yep, but Bit starting to get a whiff of what G2 wants to do dito sa may ramp side natin. Molotov gonna start to fly to get him off his favorite angle dito, but Smoke just to help him in this one, but Simple gets drop shotted by Nico and Hunter.
Wow.
Nakuha si Bit, and that means B side is gonna be wide open. No reaction from the outside side. The Silo man, Electronic, shows his head, but still, I think this is just gonna be another save galing dito sa ating NaVi squad. And an excellent ramp push, clearing 2 immediately. But that drop shot sa outside, man, that really added insult to injury dito kay Simple, who's been the first blood dito for the past few rounds, but at least may up dito ang NaVi para maisagot dito sa ating next round. Pero G2 starting to ramp up dito sa ating D side. And yeah, I mean, if they can create themselves, collect some rounds, possibly 5, that's already a fine half para sa kanila dito, men.
Yeah. Catch up dito for G2. Because I feel like the T rounds for Nuke mean a lot more compared to any other map here. I guess maybe Vertigo. But for Nuke, God, it's so easy for you to turtle up in Nuke that if you get exploited in CT side, it's so hard to come back with the rounds here because they also have a strategy to turtle up as well when it comes to the next half. But early pick, he got burned though. Barbecue.
Yun lang na maisaw pa nga dito sa ating A site. Don't eat it though, it's radioactive. Pero yun na nga. JKS and Perfecto down for either side. The main point of entry for NaVi and G2. Down and out, pero meron pa namang 4 na members dito for either side, and ilalaban yata yung A site. NPL Electronic decided to go down into under, pero Nico ginagamitan ng map knowledge dito si NPL. 5 HP na lang siya. Oxy looking above, looking at the right angle. NPL, are you gonna dare to go for the peak? Molotov is gonna fly. NPL, tamang tago lang na ulo dito, pero bulag na bulag sa flash. And Simple pa nga ang susunod dito. Hunter, the second go back on the team, and you have to worry about him as much as his brother. And Electronic just gonna plant it dito sa harap niya. But what can he do? Bit trying to do something, pero Monacy not wanting that to happen, and with the lightning flick as well. Pero Nico ang makakuha dito, and G2 starting to do some damage dito sa T side. And NaVi might be in certain danger if they cannot get itong next round natin or the round after this. Pero yun na nga, G2, the potential of getting 4th here. JKS with the aggressive angle, pero Perfecto. It's just a 1-for-1, man. Separating yung dalawang squads natin dito, but a perfect flash to fully blind the top hot guy. Grabe talaga.
Good info, good place, and Now the lead that NaVi has made here slowly dwindling. Potentially 4-5 here. If Simple does a okay, Simple's very low. Okay, maybe Simple needs to back out. He hasn't been popping off with his op recently. I think he's well more performing with the rifle. It's an odd scenario that you don't really expect Simple to see because he is the offer. I doubt he's the IGL too, right, Sneaky? It's not the IGL, right? Is Sneaky is Simple the IGL?
No, sir. It's electronic.
It's electronic. Because I've already seen like what two offers that are IGLs have casted. Acadian. What the other guy?
James.
Oh yeah, James. Yeah. James time.
Hey, they're fighting for their lives right now sa lower bracket.
Ow! Simple, why didn't you just take the shot? Oh well, he does no try. Oh, he did. Patience is a virtue after all.
Oh.
Oh no, NaVi.
Oh, okay.
It's not looking too good.
Oh my god. You gotta push that. Look, Heaven. Oh, he did.
Time, there's time. There's no time. They have to.
Oh my god, he ran
goodness.
endgame! Oh my god, FPL! Rock solid play from the man himself.
He doesn't
Nako
care.
po.
He doesn't care. Kung may
He
baril ka,
doesn't
hindi.
care. Run and gun 5-7 hooksy with the face palm of a lifetime. If that was Dexter's hand, he would have had a concussion at least. True. 6-4. Is it 6-4 or 6-3? I'm dumb.
6-3.
Jesus, perfect.
The most, again, like, it's such a random round for them to win. He ran, he was pew, 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 pew. Yo, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to win it.
Ngiting tagumpay lang kay G2. It was like, yeah, that happened. Yep.
Perfect, dude. The man who made Simon Gaming. Nice shot kay Monacy disabling that player, but Jesus Christ, the CSGO experience para dito kay Electronic. 5 flashes.
Oh, Simple.
Simple around the corner, getting the Giga Chat, but can he get itong si Monacy? No, it just settles with the Molotov. Okay.
To be fair, it is a 4v5, but we say that, pero patay na kaagad si Mr. Electronic. So mag-IGL na lang siya sa kamatayan. JKS, meanwhile, knife him. Do it. You won't. You won't. Come on. Come on. Come on. He looked at the wrong way.
Bro.
Come on. He should have knifed it.
Oh, Jesus. No. This is not good news whatsoever.
They don't
This
have.
is not good news.
They don't have access into site. Nico might try to climb up though, but I feel like it.
They have to get bit.
Yeah, they have to get bit from below. It's just hard because he's playing with an AUG. M4 with a scope.
Has to be a good angle galing dito kay Monacy. He's just gonna have to react. Whatever happens.
Bit will react to this molly though.
Yeah, he will react to the molly, but he is smarter than that. Looking for the bigger fish. Molotov dito sa my vent side, but Monacy is just faster. Saying hi to his former teammate from NaVi Jr. opens the doors to his death. Nico with a shot to save his brother, but NPL opening the door dito sa ating B side, swinging around, but Monacy making it happen again. What a shot dito kay Bit to his dome.
Okay, we need a Monacy POV for that. The one against Bit. There's no way he landed that. Nico though, good opening here, honestly. But let's see if he actually. Okay, he quick scoped it too. Wow.
He shot on him.
Holy. He
Shitted
twerked
and
all
farted.
over his body. He sharded. Oh, okay. Sip.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Suddenly it's a 3v5 here. Scuff by for NaVi, but it feels like it's working.
It's one of those rounds, man. one of those rounds. But can
one
they
of those
recover? At least let Monacy cook. See what happens. Oh, tried to tank yung smoke. Maybe make it a one-way, but nope. Let Monacy cook, bro. Let them cook.
Let him cook.
Maybe
So now it's a
outside?
3v. No, it's a 3v5. I don't think they should try and
They could.
get outside control. Kulang na kulang sila dito eh.
Good molly.
A main
Great
though, good
great
molly.
smoke.
Wow.
You have to get
Is it a
FPL.
one away for them though? Kinda dangerous though. They have a check silo. And MPL, he pushed up. Does he get a peek? Policy! Oh god! Okay,
What was that,
there.
Monacy? I do not care about the NaVi round, man. What was that, Monacy?
Monacy will... Monacy is the type of guy that will do the most insane stuff and then lose the round after.
What is going on?
He gets
Okay,
like
NaVi
a...
wins that, but what was that, bro?
Look at that flick.
Lightning strikes in the server, man, and Katowice. Grabe naman yun. What an opening pick, but at the same time, G2 losing everything in that round. I like the confidence at least. Gonna game Monacy.
Yeah. I mean, props to him still. He's still ecstatic about it. I mean, scoreline's not in their favor. Pero NaVi doesn't care.
Yep.
Just,
They're here for the
slowly
half, man. The real work starts the second half talaga eh.
Oo. Sige, control. Could have gotten the picks there, but probably not gonna.
Land it up, simple.
Or they're not. There's no way they're gonna try and push this. Hot control, right in front of the volley too. So looks he's gone. Nico goes huge. Perfecto has to hold his ground, but he gets wall
no,
bang. Simple. And then the ladder. No, he doesn't get a shot. All left to bit, but a huge round. Galing kay G2.
Grabe,
What's that?
Nico. The forehead beating in sweat, man.
Brother 1v2 din sight. Nobody helped him. God bless his soul.
Grabe the flicks. Not 100%. Galing kay Simple dito, pero NPL trying to get the defense going, but Nico not afraid to trade his teammate. Grabe naman, Hunter. The bangs are on.
All of them hit too. And
They're gonna do
now
it again. Run it
they're
back.
gonna do it again. I mean,
Oh my god!
if they just
NPL got
overwhelm,
nose line.
he did a lariat. Oh, they finally found NaVi's weakness here.
Game time. Game time. It's game
Gym
time.
time. Gym time. Meeting muna, guys. my XM. What's the name of that gun? XM 1000?
XM1104.
XM 1104. Never mind. Let's call it the auto shotty. I still prefer the Nova. Oh, but yeah,
It's pretty weak now.
easier round.
Shotguns are pretty weak overall, but they're fine. They're fine.
I like using them before. I think way back when nung naglalaro pa ako ng seryoso sa CS. I think it was LE days. I think I was the only person that would run like a Nova Mac 10. And all of my teammates would question why I was running it. And then I told them I was really good at it. They didn't question it when I started getting the kills.
Keeping it close with the shotguns. Maybe Bits can try to do the exact same. Timeout kind of leads to NaVi as G2 got their desired scoreline already. And Mr. JC Stanny once again in Yobi land, not 1 ounce of excitement.
He's angry.
He's zooted or something, man. Something in the water in Copenhagen, or not in Copenhagen, in Katowice.
Mali yata gising niya dun sa kama.
Might be enjoying Poland a bit too much, though. Don't see JC Stanny.
Pero back again in the action. shooting out the windows here. NaVi. This is a random gun round. The most random gun round you could win here, but Simpo's dead. Yeah, the most expensive gun here might get picked up by Electronic. He does get it. So he will be taking reins of the op for now. Yeah.
Look at that, the LBC delivery service. Here's your op, sir.
Thank you.
Or no, he's gonna use it himself. Okay.
Okay, Electronic offer. Pero Hoxie's already inside. Trophy control here, perfecto. Trying to recreate magic last time, but he didn't get the shot. That's surprising. Shotgun? Bit? Cope? They're on top of Hut, so Bit has to flick on top. I don't think that's entirely possible. He'll just take control of Hut for now, but... No, he can't shoot that. Oh! What do you mean shotguns are weak? It's a 2-shot!
The crouch demon.
No! Oh! Bit! Okay, good thing he's dead. But they made it really expensive for the side of G2, but...
Question the legality of this round, honestly.
Hey! G2 tied it up though. That's already a good half for them.
Oh my god, we're back to 4,000. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Hey guys.
Yellow.
Привет.
7-7 though.
Wow.
Monisi going absolutely mild in that round.
Bit-
He only got one.
Bit though, investment of a lifetime.
1,800 in the pocket.
It's a shotgun, by the way.
Yes, sir. 7-7 though. G2 more than satisfied in this half.
Yeah.
If they strip and fall dito sa round na to, it's gonna be a fine round for them. Simple
More.
handshake dito sa outside, man.
Yeah. But the last time they did a handshake, Simple lost.
Oh my god, Simple.
What? Simple, please, just take the shot, man.
Simple lighting it up. Years now at this point.
Oh my goodness, Monasi.
My
Taking
god.
the reins in secret, and they have outside control. Simple, he gets one, but there's someone really close. Nico holds it down. They have control of lockers. Can't really push this, no? He's gonna force it.
He has to.
And
Yeah,
he gets
has to.
punished. Yeah. 4v2, but one of the members is very low in HP. Secret spot, and Monasi, perfecto. He just runs into the crosshair of Monasi. 1v4 now. That's okay. Good half, sir. Never mind. Okay.
And there it is, brother. 3K for Monasi to give G2 the lead. It's acting first half. And G2 proving why they have the 100% win rate dito sa map na to. The mental is solid. The T side is as well. You know, took a bit to heat up, no? Took a bit to figure out dito sa kanilang T side dito, but once they did, they just kept on attacking itong A site, and NaVi could not answer. Unfortunate.
No answer at all. And as you said, I felt like they should have performed earlier in that first half, but Simple kind of blew some of his rounds there. The shots with the op wasn't up to par, wasn't up to standard to him, and because of that, Monasi just popped off. I felt like Monasi is the guy to beat when it comes to G2, but the supporting cast is not far away from him as well, because all of them are popping off here. The problem I see is happening now is if NaVi can win the pistol round, maybe they can steal the first few rounds here. Also, that's also our bet for our second half. But cheers to NaVi, hoping that they win on T side here.
Yeah. Hopefully they do some damage, man, because this being a 2-0, it's back to step 1 para dito sa side ng NaVi. And I think they're gonna go into the quarterfinals instead of the semis. You know, it's not too bad for the squad either way. I think it's okay to start kind of sa ating quarterfinals to get a bit of heat back in your way, but still, that extra amount of rest plus the advanced scouting. You know what your opponent's level is gonna be at initially dito sa quarterfinal natin. But it's more than that, man. It's more than that. It's something to prove bago sila pumasok dito sa ating playoffs. And especially para dito sa NaVi, there's a lot of pride on the line to get that number 1 spot back. And a lot of pride on the line para rin dito sa G2 to keep that number 1 spot back in their way. So yeah, a lot on the line despite only a quarterfinals and semifinals seed. Yung nilalaro lang natin dito, pero let's see, man.
Yeah, I mean, G2 wants to get like a very comfortable playoffs bracket. I think if I remember correctly, winner advances to semis, and then the losing team has to go through quarters. So, the seeding matters here because G2, if they win, they're gonna be sitting very comfortably without having to show too many strats dun sa potential BO3 na mahanap natin. But if NaVi win it, yeah, maybe they can. And G2 have to go through the content of going to quarters where there might be a chance that they might get ousted. But with how G2 is performing right now, highly unlikely.
Yep, highly unlikely indeed, my friend. And good morning to everyone in the chat, my friend. JC1 in FB jail, so now he's OG-ness, apparently. Understandable. He made some multiple threats to JT. Sabi ni JT, this man steps into PH at all. He's gonna get elbow dropped in the face. Restricted, yun lang. Happens to the best of us, man.
Tama.
You're not a
Welcome
memer
back.
kung hindi ka marirestrict. Pero yun na nga, pistol round para dito side ng G2. We are having our bets on towards the NaVi side actually in this one. So let's see what's gonna happen.
Oh.
That's a tough start para sa G2.
2 quick kills coming in from Simple and MPL. Nico has to take control of the Raj here, but Simple with the P250. Okay, guess we're winning all our bets today, boys. Pati ba naman sa pistol
2-0.
tayo mananalo.
What a rare day for
Oh.
me. Oh!
Hello?
Sabi nila, okay, let's end the stream. We got our bets going.
Tama. Pwede na
It's
tayo
time to sleep, everyone. There it is. Pero yun na nga. JKS and Hooksy. Looking for a lot more.
Did they see that?
They see that. They heard that. Oh, but they could not shoot that at all. Electronic.
Pwede pang bumawi.
Pwede pang bumawi, indeed. Electronic's already down. JKS gonna discover a lot of people in the A side. Gonna get swarmed. Hooksy, great shot.
Never
to the
mind.
temple of NPL. And it's only Simple. Oh, sweet Simple, man. You have the ladder side. Oh, but he has the bomb.
Oh, he
no,
goes
you do not
into
have the bomba, my
open.
friend. You have 30 seconds. Not enough
Sir.
time.
This guy has to run.
This guy has to
Yeah.
run to save
He's
my
gonna-
bet and nothing else. Oh! Oxy.
I mean, he fell, but it's fine.
His shins
Yes.
are in tatters, but is
Oh,
his
no!
head gonna be in tatters as well? Hooksy gonna go
Stall
down,
time.
pero meron pa isang tao
He's
dito sa corner.
gonna stall
JKS
time.
nakatalikod. Oh my god!
Epal.
4 seconds! 3, 2, 1, big it! Oh my god! Closes the door! Simple. Red in the face after that one. The Australian closes the door. Pistol round brought to you by 747. Scan the QR code for questions or PM the Focus Fire page for that 5% cash bonus. And our cash has been lost in the 747 site after betting the pistol round on NaVi. Big regret. The 2v5 comeback.
To be fair, he had so many choices to go somewhere else, and he chose to close the door. I mean, Betts was there, but I felt like Simple would have caught him. So there was a chance. He closed the door on him.
I think he should have just planted sight there, but I don't think he knew na lobby siya nung time na yun.
Hunter! Oh, a bit shaken. Galing dito kay Simple turnaround. Jay and Hunter, can you get the third one? No, you can't. Bit's gonna go down instead to Nico dito sa labas. And a Glock. Not really much can be done from that distance. 7-10 in G2, making us want to have an early sleep in this one. And someone's making noise. That's probably the B stream.
And probably not me also, cause or you, cause it's 5:38 in the morning. So that's to be one of them.
I just got news. Yung isang neighbor ko pala nasa Alabang na. So I'm free to make noise in my room now. So malaking ingay pwedeng mangyari dito.
Nung ingay ang gagawin mo.
Hold up, wait a minute, sir. It's 5:40.
Kapeng mainit.
Kapeng mainit. Oh, perfecto! Sitting in the flames, getting cremated for free. Ako.
Easy ang funeral homes na yun. Stonks ang makukuha natin. Secret spot, Nico at the reins, and it's one of NaVi's buy rounds here, but they have to take control somewhere. They have outside control, but they haven't made any moves, so they're moving inside, or they'll eventually try and go into hut. Radio control. The Simple bite the bullet here. MP9. Not gonna happen. But good thing though, because Simple is very low now. He's at 42. Plenty of time for NaVi to still rotate out, but the squeaky play, and MPL gets shot out of the water. The bomb. It is not underside, but the rest of the squad are slowly chiming in. It's all left to bit. Oh, he gets the headshot though, but not a lot of time. Even JKS just shoots him out. All right.
Leave him alone, man. He is just a child. 7-11 is gonna be the score.
Good night.
Good night, indeed. Almost a good night. 11-7 is quite the lead nga dito sa ating second half. G2 having the momentum. NaVi don't. Perfect spray. Galing dito kay Hunter. Smokes aren't bulletproof, my friend. Now let's repeat that till the day I die. And back to the papers you go, man.
Back to the papers.
What can you do, Monacy? Look at this. Monacy's gonna get this guy. But no.
Why'd you say it? Why'd you say it, man? If you don't say it, if you don't say it, it's not gonna. Ay! See? Monacy gets one. At least Nico with the trade off, and it is their force / eco round. So half buys lang.
He has the howl. It's factory new. Yun lang, Nico.
Is it factory new?
At best, it is double tap to the face. Bit na lang natitira with 65. 3 away from the funny number. 4 away, actually. I can't do math. 12-7. And less sweat this time on the forehead of Mr. Deco.
Surprised. I'm not even worried about the score of G2 right now. I'm worried about the house skin. Why is there a sticker there? You usually don't put any stickers unless it's like, what's that, IBP?
Because he's just that guy, bro. He's just that guy.
Bro, that's such an expensive skin.
Yeah, you put JKS. You put the JKS sticker
It was
there.
the GOAT.
You're pretty good. Howl. How much is the howl?
He didn't even put his own name there.
Howl.
Is that his?
Yes, good.
I'm hoping that's his and not JKS's, but Pico will hold that. Huh?
We're trying to look for this important information. Price of skins
about the howl. Who owns the howl?
It's $5,800. Oh my god! What was that, Hooksy? It's a 1-for-1. Hunter is gone, but I think it's fine. They have lobby control and meron pa silang outside control dito thanks to Nico in his Very comfortable position dito sa may
There's
secret
another
man.
howl.
But there's a, let me reiterate this. 5.866. So that's
That's enough to cover, like,
322k.
that's a lot. I could do
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
with that money. There's 2 howls on the server, dude. Because Nico has one, and then Hoxie doesn't have the one with the stickers, so somebody else owns it.
If you have 3 houses at least a down payment, that is pretty much a big thing. But ooh, see, looking above, Monacy making Electronic a believer, sending him to the big sky. Bit, oh my god, he's dead.
Nico. Howl buff.
It's the howl buff.
Contraband.
Why is it Jake? I think it dropped gun sa kanya teammate yan, to be honest. Or he just likes
He's
his
gonna find
teammate.
him.
Oh!
T-Red. No, MPL. No, he's gonna get caught.
Ooh.
It's caught. Shot.
Tony Simple. What can Simple do?
Simple.
Goodbye. Oh!
Ooh.
Almost, sir, but you
Almost.
know. New haircut to the dome. 13-7. G2 on the rise.
G2 looking good here. NaVi hasn't taken anything yet. That's a big concern because there's not a lot of rounds yet to be played for NaVi now if G2 keeps winning this.
Not a lot indeed, sir. 13-7, 3 strikes on your out rule. Once again, timeout nga para dito sa side ng NaVi. Times are getting desperate for the T's. Konti na lang ang kanilang pambili ng baril dito. G2, napakadami pa. Even up option para dito kay Monacy. He's probably just has it dropped dito sa ating base. And yun nga, back to the game we go. NaVi kind of pushing it with the economy here with the exception of Simple. 1650. Perfecto, speaking of pushing, wanting to push the base dito sa ating side, smoking it down, getting it in. Pero kaya na ba pumasok dito? Hunter with the spray. Perfecto, getting dinked. There's so much happening dito sa A site. And amidst the smoke, the bullets, and the blood, 14-7 comes up with G2 surviving the storm of the A site push galing dito sa NaVi.
G2 stay winning. Agad na yun. There's a reason why they have 100% win rate on Nuke, Sneaky. If you give them too many rounds in T side, they will swallow you whole. Like a full ass cake.
Oh my god!
Perfecto.
Hunter getting hunted. Goodbye. There it is. That's a good start. Perfecto. Doing the jig with the door, pero yun nga, magiging attentive na yung mga players natin na G2 papasok dito sa ating B site. Hindi nila alam kung pasok pa siya or labas. Either he has ramp access or he does have the secret access still. But Monacy punishing itong si Simple. I do not know where. I think dito sa outside, trying to look for something dito sa may red. Nico using the electronic spot earlier, but it doesn't work dito kay Bit. 12 HP. Oh my god! Someone's smurfing.
Blue.
May nagsasmurf.
Literal smurf.
May nagsasmurf. Sino ang nagsasmurf dito? Who is the smurf alert? And it seems like Hoxie on the blue side of the map. Double blue.
Dabu di dabu da.
Ayun na nga. Oh! NPL! Oh my god! Maybe he's smurfing. Who's the real smurf in this situation? Flash papasok. Bulag na bulag ang Australian. And still hits it! Low HP para dito kay Bit. Perfecto. What is going on in these rounds? Is this even Counter-Strike? Or is this Street Fighter Nuke Edition?
I'm still concerned about the screen, by the way. Why is it still... Oh, we're back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Woo.
POV, you are a smurf. With an op.
Ladder Gaming. Ladder Gaming, 9 seconds left. Not much for either side. Back to the Smurf
again.
goes we go. Perfecto.
La 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 la
Nade.
la.
Flash. goes down. Monacy is the real Smurf in this situation. And ayun na nga. POV, you are a trip, sir. There it is. Back to normal it is. 15-7. Smurf cam. Dito kay Monacy.
Somebody turn it off. There you go. Thank you. At least I understand now what it means to be a Smurf. But match and series point for G2. NaVi hasn't won a single round yet on T side. I feel like if Simple doesn't get an op shot in, it might be over.
Yep. Another day in the office para dito sa side ng G2. Another 2-0 in their pocket. Not much chances para dito sa side of NaVi to make anything happen. Monacy trying to make something happen dito sa outside. 21-9 so far in the game. Can't blame the kid for wanting something to happen. Flash dito sa labas, so they know that there might be one guy here, but Nico catching itong si Bit na tumatakbo dito sa labas, and it's been the Nico and Monacy show so far. Pero kaya pa bang kumuha dito ng isa? Great cap through the smoke. Clear side low. Meron pa yata dito isang tao sa labas, but someone is staring right through that smoke, and that's the Electronic. Simple nakatingin sa kanyang scope dito, pero inunahan ni Electronic. That's a 1-for-1, pero Monacy! Once again, the operator in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Somehow, some way, the fastest peek around the corner, and instantly 2 NaVi members down, and NPL looking like Frozen's evil twin brother.
Finds one. He gets the second one, MPL.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Looking like something has awoken inside of him. Heaven to peak.
Let him cook.
But it's A-Hut. It's so hard for him to check it. He only needs to engage it. And that's gonna be it. Quick 2-0 for the side of G2. Convincing victory in Nuke. Did not give NaVi a single round at all.
Yep. It's still pretty dark outside, surprisingly, no? So, despite being 6 AM, it seems like G2, another day in the office para sa kanila dito. Monacy having himself a hell of a series, that's for sure. Could be the possible MVP dito sa ating game, pero Nico outperforming expectations once again. Not really, actually. You know, performed as usual. It's just the Nico things, man. It's just the Nico things.
Yeah.
We're just used to seeing from the guy. JKS as well online. Hunter doing his thing. Hooksy doing IGL things. Running into random spots in the map. Pero yun nga.
They all performed here, yeah. For G2 side, just a typical day in the G2 offices. I feel like their former CEO would be proud of that, but
he's busy doing something else, yeah. That's for sure. He's
busy trying to get cancelled again. But
he's busy trying to sell us cores that no one's gonna buy. Pero yun na nga. Nuke gonna go in the way of G2, and I think MVP is probably gonna be Monacy. Not much of a great series para dito kay Simple, no, despite it being a second map resurgence galing sa kanya dito, but ayun na nga. Not much action.
We all expected more for Simple and the crew, but I guess even though they lost, they still won because they're going into playoffs still. Quarters.
Yeah, quarterfinals still, but G2 is looking like the best team in the world and #1 for a reason as for now, and yun nga, the overall stats are finally coming in. Simple still top ranking ang kanyang team actually, 28-33, Bit 27-32. Perfecto 28 as well, so it's NPL and Electronic somewhat underperforming, pero tingnan naman sa kabila, 42-19 para kay Monacy, 36 and 26 exact, or 36 and 26 para dito kay Nico, plus 23 si Monacy. Jesus Christ, that's a crazy plus minus talaga. Man popped off indeed, and pwede niyang pagyabang sa mga kaibigan niya, you know, yung mga stat checkers, mga friend mo, you know, check my plus minus in this game, pero ganun nga. That is it for the NaVi and G2. I think that's the last series of
Of the
tayo,
play-ins.
not yet. Meron pa
Of
naglalaro,
the
I think,
groups,
sa
meron
kabila.
pa?
Yeah. Meron pa naglalaro sa
Oh.
kabila. That's gonna be
So we might
Outsiders.
show
And
that,
Complexity? Hell no. Just kidding.
No?
It's Complexity, man. You know, Complexity is gonna win. You know, we believe in Nacho Libre. Dito sa team
Wala kang
natin.
tiwala kay Hammett time.
But Jame, man. Jame, yeah.
Game time.
I love both teams. Whoever gets through, it's gonna be a banger. Pero yun nga, the next series is gonna be in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think we're gonna take a single day off.
Oh.
It's like 2 days off maybe. So ayun na nga, we're gonna take a little bit of rest from covering this event, and we're gonna go straight back into it. Pagbalik nga natin doon, make sure to like yung Focus Fire Gaming page. Of course, follow its Facebook and sa YouTube naman. Make sure to subscribe to the Focus Fire YouTube channel as well. We are reaching 23.2k, hopefully 50k by the end of the year. And also the TikTok, man. Check out that goddamn TikTok. It's been working. It's been in the works for the past few times. Pero yun nga, if you want to see short snippets ng ating IEM Katowice in Tagalog, of course, make sure to go to @FocusFireCSGO on TikTok. Pero yun nga, check out our socials. Sneaky Frogcast on Facebook, Twitch on Twitter. Mostly on Twitter, man. If you want to see my garbage takes and garbage opinions about esports, make sure to go to my Twitter, Dropout Candy, of course. Dropout Candy on everything on those 3 dots. Facebook, Twitch, on Twitter as well, but
Mostly on Twitter too. But,
mostly on Twitter too. Pero 747 Live, of course, shout out them. You can go back to the stream, scan yung QR code, and or PM yung page for the 5% cash in bonus in this one. So if magbibet ka dito sa IEM Katowice, make sure to use 747 Live. But that is it para sa amin dalawa ni Dropout Candy. And yeah, we'll see you Friday.